Chief Minister Nongthongban Bireen tests COVID-19 positive. Appeal his close contact to take necessary safety measures. Chief Minister Nongthongban Bireen announced to form a task force to look into the usual drying of plants and trees grown in between roads and on roadsides. Police investigation on Iran debris collapse reveals NHIDCL failed to look after the bridge but assigned a villager to do the job. Manipur reports 235 new active cases of COVID-19 and 3 deaths in last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 221. India reports over 41,000 new COVID-19 cases in last 24 hours, pushing tally over 88 lakhs, recovery rate above 93%. And the Chief Minister Nongthongban Bireen, Cabinet Ministers, MLAs and other organizations extend Diwali and Nimochakoba greetings to people of the state. Hello, I'm Kanel Shambanduram. Today is Sunday, the 15th of November, and you're watching Impact Primetime English Bulletin. First of all, Impact TV would like to wish all our viewers a very happy and a prosperous Diwali. And to stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly, and maintain a safe distance. Now, the top stories and latest news at this hour. Chief Minister Nongthongban Bireen tested positive for COVID-19. He disclosed the same at his Facebook post. In his post, he said he went through a COVID-19 test after he suffered from cough and headache. The Chief Minister appeals to all his close contacts to get tested and take up necessary safety measures. In a telephonic conversation with Impact News, Nongthongban Bireen expressed firm belief that he will recover very soon. He was resulted positive for coronavirus after going through both RT-PCR and RAT test this morning. Staff at Chief Minister's Secretariat and his close contacts has taken up the necessary measures. There is no news of any staff testing positive for coronavirus till the time of filing this report.
꼭 그냥 lumba. Fever kitang lagi na mo sunto. Lokshi sunkuba. Lokshi ang kan kuba na siya. Ado ay siya ang maganda. Ano si winter. Ay nga sa kain na bagi lumba sa mga tayo sige. Bakit mo tayo lok kuba le? Ay mo doon na wala mani na tambay. Ada naran bagi kada pa mo nga si mo nga ito na sun. Ay na mo ji. Iya sa ka to sira. Ay na pa taw mo nida. Kadu na positive mo ran ba. Ado atang ba kaso ay kra kanami fever kitang gai aduga atai di yang kanda fever di na che kitang kala pai kan ko lagi lo yang kana nap tin da no tabu to se ay am to ne kana recovery tong ne khali kaso to do pa me am with vaccine and we show you from the kaso to do pa to ro da ni mai na nang na staff sing ai tare koi ki secretary to lai bi ba Masi, wali semai tu lah. Tahan itu je. Aiki secretary, Japanese. Tahan benda mo positive boleh. Second time mo positive boleh. Kalau second time mati ujung lagi. Kalau tiada ini, mau itu sudah iyo berjalan ni. Kalau lah. Atau apa yang kita boleh ni ada. Merang kita nak apa yang mengai tu. Begitu. Itu apa surrounding sini ayah belum lah. Dia sokong ni. I did not know the staff, security, even I for the church, I had some other cars that you I did not know but none of the just of Tokyo. But I'm the city, virus city, timely to get over about the timely present because 1 year is very good. The timely present on one of the of Germany. I do not assure I am to recovery. I don't tell you. Manil Hogi Fishing the Tabagi Biski Noman Hagi Manil Purga Tobuto. Although Dumadu Swami Modo Dumsaka Yuto Mahado higher than Dumtori. They did that Masai Tagi. I do the Zundu Hanga the Doctor Shigatanarga Hava. I the Tabada blood test story. I blood test story that later me to give us in the cup and not the cup, but the symptom we say. I was thinking of whom Makainan ability. However, Saba, how the name is Saba and Penatine, like the boss on the bar, do the hobby.
Taste of artificial event of RAC to Vibra. I would go to the
Animal Tore.
Oh,
Animal Tore, and then the artificial Tore to the Comodana, or the RAC Tore. Can top Tore.
Meanwhile, Chief Minister Nongthong Bambirin greeted people of the state on the auspicious occasion of Diwali and Ningol Chakoba. During the telephonic conversation with Impact News, he appealed people to strictly abide by COVID-19 SOPs during the celebration of the festival. He also appealed people to avoid crowded places, wash hands frequently and wear face masks.
Commission to Tanko Korea, Herman, but Channel Tanko Korea, and if you not hear the home to Tanko Korea, would it be if you do any label and the new COVID city and the China Christian, the could be frontier warrior, I would be Mang Foga, Hoidi, Canada, Nari, I would come like a section, Maitavia, Anabashing, and Anabashing, Canada. Warrior couldn't be Masoni, doctors, police, and the Nare, and I took a very much of the night. I married I mean, through mobile, like public centers, doctors, in the situation, the monitor, so we have in the sea, I could be possession, Diwali Lakwa, the game of the Hova Lakwa, she could be Tanai for the birth, Dharmaji. Or the Sula cannot be not to the Sula to go. Yamine SOP, Nana, Karabasana, the center of the marks, election Riba, Aduga, Mini Marta, Masutana, Maxima Sapira, Adu Mamayambo. Adu Kara, in that sense of you, I made the staff will come again. She's going to make a little concoct to you because section, SOP, not much of you. I know my other.
Chief Minister Nongthong Bambirin also announced that a task force will be formed to look after the usual drying of the plants and trees grown in between roads and on the roadside. Speaking further during the telephonic conversation with Impact News, Nongthong Bambirin lamented over the drying trees on the roadside, stating that he came across the drying plants along Bir Tikendrajit Road. He said upon investigation about the same, it came to light that it was caused by a caterpillar species, Fauda famans.
Upambi na saw mo hana ka yang wa. Ado upambi na saw ka kan ba ni pili ba niyo ko ko pili ba kan ba. Nahanji ay na talaga ay amo nila kung sa pato. Ado Nahanji ay kano da ako ni may taba ma lenin bakit lenin ni. Maya malay na ang son. Hala ko tanda biti roti da may kami taraf si kam no ubo nila. Madagi dai ki nay manda na ay ko kai college ni dagi may kano ne. College ni environment ni ra dan to kai. Phone to da we ha ko ta kam ta la yo ma se kam ni de soy na si do ma lo yang wan tha ni to ko ta ni. 그것도 너고 너무 찐합니다. 마셔는 마치 거래 생기 받는 게 값 보시면 동안에 팔 먹는 걸로 이거. 그런데 팔 먹는 거 골라서 그 호로 호로 시와예 봐. 맞네. 아주나 아주 값 보더만 시험에 봐니까 더 오나 가르치 이제 좀 시험이 살리 우바 뭐 하나이 우바 그게 공항은 그 거기는 너무 복잡으로 와나 살이 우바 갖고 나오는 거. 근데 좀 우바 너무 우바 마시 누가이면 Nara kan jadi kalau pokan ada gari itu kita ada kuih lekam itu ya apa dari gari. Ada di mana security lagi stop masih dia nak kalau kan kumu ngata kamu taruh kumu ga polisi tak kau kerja mu tu si kungan ke umun nak kau lele si kungan ni karena si benar tu si umat itu perlu kau ya hayam baga lab ni dah responsibility si koi ni semua lagi sepada apa orang taram betul है लंका की वजह से इंद्र थम्बीवा
Diwali festival is being celebrated with religious fervor and gaiety in the state today. Decoration at houses, lighting of candles, lamps, bursting of firecrackers and worshipping of goddess Lakshmi mark the day. Shops in and around Imphal city are also decorated for the festival of lights. Police investigation on Irang Bridge collapse revealed National Highways and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited NHIDCL failed to look after the bridge but assigned a villager to do the job. The matter came into light in the first phase investigation of the sumoto case registered by Nungba police station regarding death of the driver when the Irang Bridge caved in. As per the police investigation, NHIDCL failed to look after Irang Bridge and no major repairing of the bridge was even done except for minor repairings. The report further mentioned that the project engineers engaged in the bridge repairing work made proposal to NHIDCL to carry out a large-scale repairing work on the Irang Bridge, but to no avail. The report also said the project engineer hired a villager named Kalingpath to look after the bridge. It may be mentioned that Transporter and Driver Councils TDC also registered an FIR at Nungba police station demanding to provide compensation to the bereaved family members of the deceased driver. TDC also said that NHIDCL should hold responsible for the caved-in of the Irang Bridge and demanded authorities concerned to punish all those officials involved in it. President of the Roadside Vendors Welfare Association, KSH Tama, demanded to stop construction work of the parking slot at the northern side of temporary market of Quaramband Market by Imphal Municipal Corporation along with an agency. Speaking to media during a press meet held at temporary market today, Tama said more than 1,600 street vendors has been selling goods items at the market since 2010. She added the representatives of the association met with Chief Minister Nongthoon Bireen for renovation of the market, following which a team of IMC members led by Yashkul MLA Minister T.H. Satyavartha inspected the site for the same. Tama termed the order by Imphal Municipal Corporation on the 12th of November, handing over the site as a parking area to one agency as unfortunate. She refuted collections of parking fees during a festival time. She demanded government to renovate the market.
Hairiba mayam singdugi ona tainabada pudakta Imphal Municipal Corporation na mafam asi sen tanana balambi onthorapasi question na yaningde kanagumba mi singna voluntarily ka paisa amata tingdana mafam sidaida nga ki oina nga kari khamjaba khosaba kainuba tawbada question na kaiswa tingba leijade aduna aroibada question gi site tagi kone sarkar da appeal tokjaningi honorable chief minister na imaibel singda thajaba thambikibada athu matamda अखोई टेम्पररी मार्केट से सेमजन साजन बीबगा लोइनना स्ट्रीट वेंडर्स सिंह फमजरम जागा सिजे मसिचु matunggi matungi nei koi semkat pam thokwa sagat pam thokwa mayam sing do semkat piu sagat piu haidana amukka zuana honorable chief minister ki puning chingchinjari.
Social Welfare Minister Okram Henry said Manipur will remain triumphed if the people adhere to the disciplines embedded in Thangta. He was speaking at the celebration of Thangta Day and reception ceremony of meritorious students organized by Kanel Indigenous Martial Arts and Cultural Association Kimext today. Speaking further, Minister Okram Henry said upcoming generations are fortunate as initiatives are taken up by Kimext and government to preserve the Thangta. He appealed people to preserve our culture and promote it at international levels. Okram Henry also assured all our efforts to preserve our traditions. Toppers of Thangta subject in the class 10 and 12 examinations 2019-20 conducted by Board of Secondary Education Manipur and Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur were felicitated on the occasion. Winners of online solo Thangta competition organized by Kimext were also felicitated at the event.
Culture the discipline question amuk Korea matau tamni ekoi meitei ekoi gi na che ming khata ngai san tore hai tare aduna yam la phai na sigi smaina committee na sinbi dana akoi inkhalai bai chin na me am sing se kan da bai ade hai da bai ade am ozaguru me am thok thana ekoi me am guidance to bi na lai se me phai hai tare sajat ta gi wangang da gi tawri bu me am sinabu pura equip tawra ga chalaga de ekoi meitei ekoi gi lebak se
14th new entrants of Janata Dal United Manipur State Unit were recorded a warm welcomed at the party office in New Chekon today. President of JDU Manipur State Unit Hankanpal Taitul, JDU State Unit is gaining its strength under the initiative of JDU leader Nitish Kumar. He added a 14th member team led by additional chief engineer of the electricity department KH Khamba from the Kurai joined the party. He lashed out on the BJP and Congress party, stating that both the parties failed to work in the interest of people of the state. He said JDU State Unit will file the candidate in the upcoming general election and work for the welfare of the people.
Manipur asida last resort oina leadership ate singi congress ki test okre BJP su test oraga chahi mari oira adubo thoidokba papers ki purse touch toba ingam ngam dabagum towi development da isor sothaba manli akhoina asa toba joba ngamde national highway sing problem adum thoktuna adum leiri asikhal urakan sida Bihar upundagina ngasi tourist center onhan ngambani pa dogi budhi losing ado akhoina losan ba yaba losalaga maga samnaraga magi sincerity, honesty, integrity and wisdom apply tauraba kandada ahongba se tasengna prajana hangbangamba oigatra hebagi wakhan amasung thajaba lakpa.
Hand grenade was found at the residence of the officer on the special duty of Consumer Affairs Food and Public Distribution, the Kuraijam Navakanta, near Kombo Market. Irilbung Police Station and Manipur Police Bomb Disposal Team recovered the hand grenade this morning and disposed it off properly at the foothill of Awa Hills. Residents of Kongba carried out a protest demonstration against the planting of the hand grenade by unknown miscreants near the residence of the District Supply Officer OSD at CAF and PD Kuraijam Navakanta today. Taking part in the protest, President of Kongba Ketri Leikai Maira Paibi Moirangthem Dimyenti condemned the incident, which created fear, psychosis and panic to family members and locals amid the tough times of COVID-19 pandemic. She appealed to hold a peaceful dialogue instead of carrying out such unwanted act. She demanded those concerned to give a public clarification about the incident at the earliest.
Yumlukta sigumba bom sibaya bom tharambase mase matungda amhana tobiganu haingba wa kaya phongtok ningba leiraba taragasu amaga yana bama poroktana pamda are leta tanadana wado paruichina ma porakpado khoi pamjei aduna hana su khoine yumbuda hangba matamda karigumba atopa party amatagi dimanu man togiba su leitena haibire Siguraba sida kari nuaitaba laibagi damakta hariba yum masigi thongjinda bomse thambirami aduna matungda sigumba sibeyaba sigumbase amuhana thambiganu mado parja miyam de mai bela khoi punamakna adugumbado pamjade akhoidi hujik shanti pami.
Unique Business Association Chandel District strongly condemned the order issued on May 20 to increase tax of the forest products. Speaking to media at the press meet held at the Penna Ching Community Hall of Chandel District organized by the association today, association spokesperson S. Sankild termed revised of tax on the forest products and increase on it as an anti-people and anti-poverty for people of the state, especially the hill residents. He added 65% of state population area are dependent on forest products. He termed the government revised Scheduled Red as an oppression towards low-income people as well as a violation of customary rights. Sankild appealed government to annulled the order and revised the forest product text. He warned of intense agitation if authorities concerned failed to look into the matter. Staff of Kakching Range and Palil and the Panjao Beat Office under the banner of the Forest Department carried out a drive to protect and save birds and wildlife at around Kakching Lokshipat today. The team recovered 8 bird traps during the drive. Speaking on the sideline, Range Forest Officer and Munald said that bird trapping activities were reduced lately following collective efforts of the Forest Department and public to conserve birds and wildlife. He expressed discontentment over the rapid increase in bird trapping activities during COVID-19 lockdown. He warned that those found engaging in such illicit activities will serve a jail term of up to 3 years and will also be issued a fine of 25,000 rupees. Safe drinking water were provided to every household at Harauro in the Kundrakpam Assembly constituency today under the initiative of Kundrakpam MLA T.H. Lokeshwar. Speaking on the sideline, MLA T.H. Lokeshwar said that hygienic drinking water were provided to the residents of the constituency after Harauro village was upgraded into a model village on the 2013. He asserted that, however, all the households of the constituency did not have access to safe drinking water till today. MLA Lokeshwar said that he initiated the activity along with Harauro Water Supply Committee under Indian government's target to provide clean drinking water to every household. He assured that all the households of the constituency will have access to safe drinking water till 2021. He lamented that mud or other debris left by tractors and others scattered on the road, making the road dirty and causing road mischiefs. He expressed concern over the unhygienic conditions amid the prevailing COVID-19 pandemic. The MLA urged the relevant DCs and SPs to take stock of the situation at the earliest. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Ningol Sakoba Amadi Diwali Kumheka Mari Lainana Rams of Mega Marta Mega Offer Pizzeri Lupali Singamagi Mataki Pot Levi Matamda Chada Mangagi Kudong Java Fangigani Lupalak Amagi Mataki Pot Levi Matamda Chada Tarit Kudong Java Fangigani Items Singi Men's and Ladies Fashion Kidswear Household Item Family Restaurant Jewelry Items Online Shopping Su Atuba Matamda Hangjerakani Ngasi Maglangsan Biro Rams of Mega Mart Porompa Jenims Opposite Ayang Pali Road
Pemba ngaton nimot sakop kita magbuk to bibiyari kung si sahigi oneti COVID-19 na awaban ng halaba miyang dinamag yenjeraga Pemba KG de lupa changa yang kai ngaton na KG de lupa changa da yonjegani pang es tomba entrance Pemba farm hiantang
Panthoibi Group presents Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, has completed its 15 years of service, having 13 branches including Guwahati. Provides subsidized home loan under PMAY-CLSS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Panthoibi Microfin deals in microfinance. Panthoibi Nidhi Limited provides loans against fixed deposit and properties. Panthoibi Construction booking is going on for flats, villas, row house. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its subsidiary group of companies.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Sunday Primetime English Bulletin. India's COVID-19 tally has reached 84.14 lakhs with 41,100 new cases reported in the last 24 hours, while the number of people who have recovered from the disease are 82 lakhs 5,728, pushing the country's recovery rate to 93.09%. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, that toll has reached 1,29,635 and active COVID-19 cases have come down to 4,79,216. Maharashtra is still on top with above 86,000 active cases, closely followed by Kerala with above 77,000 active cases. According to Indian Council of Medical Research, over 12,48,000 tests were conducted during the last 24 hours. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 5,44,97,000 people. Above 1,03,00,000 people, 20,000 have died, and recoveries are above 3,79,65,000. United States of America is on top with more than 86,000 active cases of COVID-19, followed by India and Brazil, while China, from where the pandemic started, is at the 61st position with just 385 active cases of COVID-19. Manipur reported 235 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 and 3 deaths in the last 24 hours. As per State Health Department and COVID-19 Command Control Room, the press release at 5 p.m. today, Manipur's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 21,871. In the last 24 hours, 3 coronavirus-infected patients, 2 from Thoubal and 1 from the Imphal West, have passed away. With this, death toll has reached 221. On the positive note, 259 people were discharged in the past 24 hours, and recovered cases have reached 18,593. State's recovery rate stands at 85.04%. Out of the newly infected persons, 213 are from general population and 22 are personnel of a Central Armed Police Force. Newly infected persons from the general population are 83 from Imphal West District, 73 from Imphal East, 17 from Thoubal, 14 from Vishnupur, 8 from Tamelong, 5 from Teknopal, 3 each from Ukhrul and Senapati, 2 each from Kakching and the Churachandpur, and 1 each from the Kangpokpi, Chandal and Jiribamd. All infected persons are locals without any significant travel history. They are being shifted to COVID care facilities and necessary measures are underway. Financial ads were provided to van drivers of the Thangmaiband under the aegis of Thangmaiband Kendra Development Organization TECDO, organized by TECDO and Thangmaiband Block Congress Committee at Khuyathong Pukriat Chobamapal Community Hall today. TECDO Chief Patron the Thangmaiband MLA Kumukcham Joy Kishan said 5,000 rupees each were provided to 98 van drivers of Thangmaiband for the first phase. He appealed authorities concerned to look into the plight facing the van drivers and provide aid to them from COVID-19 Relief Fund. He wished Nongthom Birane for speedy recovery. He also greeted people of the state on the festival of Ningol Chakoba.
MLA Amoiba, Miamgi Amoibashi, Miamgi Daita Logum to Manipur Ladiba, MLA Hubuna Magi Kendragi, Ladiba Ban Service to Wissing Set, Masi Awanasi, Karakara Loyings and Biragati, Masi Asuyamna Ban Diversion of Warishi, Wab Roy, Adana, A Labiba calling MLA Sing the Suyaragati, Ishagi constituency, Ladiba, Ban Diversion to Kasitang and View, upon a Sumtava, the Manipur when a Patakana, Ban Diversion say Yam Awa Pum de Lay, Manipuri was Ladiba, MP Marie Haidar, outergi, innergi, aduga, akoi Rajesh Sabagi Mihut, aduga, nomini amasu, akoi Merukum su, Lady Beniduna, Makoi Nasu, Makoi Tongan, Fangiadaki, PBI, Honorable Chief Minister Nasu, Langax Nasu, Tongan Ba, Awana Taro, Pazamami, Yangshan Bidi, Mayamgi Library, Lipin percentage, Kajak Orga, so Kogi Ban, Service Torbusing Sida PBU, Hibasimi, Hajari.
Founder of Imphal Public School, Asim Kennedy, said it is high time for the government to look into the plight facing the private school van drivers. He was speaking at the donation program held at IPS school in Kanchipur for the school teachers and van drivers of the school in view of upcoming Ningol Chakoba festival. Speaking at the event, Kennedy highlighted the plight facing the teachers and van drivers owing to COVID-19 situation. He added the financial aid was extended with an aim to ease their problems. He said that schools' fees collected from students for the month of January and February were distributed to the teachers and van drivers. He asserted that individuals engaged in other jobs has resumed their work. However, those engaged in school, van service and teachers still seems to be in lockdown condition.
Under lockdown mamangi January, February, March ki akogi phi khara school asibu nungsibiba parents sing guardian sing na thibiba hairiba thibiba asigumba akogi laksiriba phi khara se masi waja sing amadi angang sing bu thinojin tawada ngasi phawada government gi maikai da kisu thoidona mieng changbi dirba akogi belgi sinau sing akoi yengbada asugimati akoi nungaijade maram aduna Hariba, Bihengi Silnau Singsida, Laiba PSM, Masdegi, Masi PS Makoida, Karamana, Bihengi Sinau Singda, Aduga, Karamana, Ekoi, Waza Singda, Hariba PSA, Nasi, Ekoi, Kushinazege, Waza Singi, Awaba, Bihengi Sinau Singi Awabada, Kardang Rebusu, Masina Mating, Bangba Yagadra, Hana Kanjarakanda, Nasi, Ekoi School Lasina, Ai Samangna, Nasi Hariba Sigumba, Akuitanza Seko Logzabani.
State President of Republican Party of India RPI Maheshwar Thongnaugjam today distributed monetary aid and food items to the members of Old Manipur School Students Transporter Association AMSSTA of Kaisamthong constituency in view of Ningol Chakoba festival. Speaking at the event held at Kaishampad Ahibam Laikai, Mahesh Thongnaugjam said one must never forget the roles of school van drivers. He added it is a right time for people and the parents to extend support to van drivers. Speaking on the occasion, AMSSTA General Secretary Jimmy Tongbram expressed disappointment of a government, parents, school authorities, students' organizations and various civil society organizations for remaining silent over the plight facing the van drivers. He asserted that those engaged in school van service took a major role in bringing quality education to the state.
Yang nusiba haidi class 10 lorekan da mayam se senan haizer ga school tambi bus hatra mayam se class 10 lorekan da oza masa masa ki line chatna ki bada oza school du neramba oza adegi ven biram ba ka mayam se kathok kum tawe ta sen har ga di life on the me mo wer matam da ven ka ka sina yam aruba important role ma lawri bane bas hatra magi ta sen habedi yam maru oi ba haitar ai parents sama satna ai nang shoi ba deko school da ngai bi tu ni sa nu sa du nu sa ma tu da ngai le ram do ni ka mayam do adu da mu ta khala ga ang su ba su da ba mu yeng ka ti da mu la to ni bane ba adu tar ga di akhoi gi res ai ngam ga di akhoi gi responsibility ne ba akhoi ka kana ai gi ba na ai gi da na warak matam da akhoi chong thok ga da ni ku hai ba gi responsibility ma ko isa da ba dong to e
Sheikh Nurul Hassan today distributed monetary aid and goods to those engaged in school event service in view of Ningol Chakoba festival. Speaking at the event held at Tob Kongnang Kong, Nurul Hassan said the event aims to ease the plights facing the event drivers to some extent. 136 event drivers attended the event.
COVID-19 na maram oiduna school sangsing educational institution sing thingjan geba loina na ato ba thabak sing su tobe yadaba yamna matam sangna tha taret nipan satok chasin yadaba thabak suba na chingba sing ama phobi yaduna leptuna lakbagi awa chaitheng chaliba sahi se dekoi tha taret nipan thengna laklaba prajang hatani ketrigaw marom dangat na yenglubada paidagi hena sokpa paidagi hena lairaba amadi ekoigi taseng namak fidal leitaba ekoigi manglam chatta leviramba leaders sing amadi ngasigi leaders na ekoi makhege wakhan khallaga thak tobiram daba amadi tobidaba na maram orga ekoi ngasi su senmitlon gi film aduke matik sokna amadi hantaba thakta leibani habida himan bathok tabra hina khal
Imphale's district police team carried out awareness rally cum reminder march on COVID-19 SOPs today in the wake of the festive season. The rally kicked off at Palace Gate and went through Andor parking and concluded at Kaithela Sangbi. ASTP Traffic, STPO Parampat, DSP Operations, OC Traffic, OC Narcotic Cell and a team of Imphale's district reserved line took part in the awareness rally. District Social Welfare Office Kakching along with Councillor of the Kakching Kuno Municipal Council Ward number 9 Kumukchand Radhamani organized awareness program on COVID-19 especially for senior citizens at Umat Hill Public Ground today. District Social Welfare Officer Kakching A. Kameshwar, Staff Samurai Latpam Vishwarup Sharma spoke at the event attended by 200 senior citizens. Financial aid as well as Ningol Chakoba gifts were presented to elders above the age of 70 on the occasion. Kakching District Task Force along with Kakching District Police organized COVID-19 demonstration programmed at Wabagai Lamkhai Bazaar today. Nehru Yuva Kendra NYK in Churachandpur district held its Foundation Day celebration today. Bunglond Youth Club organized the event at the Bunglond High School in Churachandpur district. Speaking at the event, District Information Officer T.H. Mang Min Thang Gangte said that Nehru Yuva Kendras were established in 1972 with the objective of providing rural youth avenues to take part in the process of nation building as well as providing opportunities for the development of their personalities and skills. He urged the public to cooperate with the initiatives of NYK for overall growth and development starting from the village level to the national level. Bunglond village chief as Pao Kho Lal Gangte, church leaders and youth leaders of the area took part in the event. Maitei Mamang Sangoy at Nungfo Mamang Laikai under Lakipur subdivision in the Kasar district, Assam held its centenary celebration today. The Meitei Mamang Sangoi was constructed by late Laitonjam Atol Singh in 1920. Moirangthim Sovita and Laitonjam Raj Kishore emphasized the historical significance of the courtyard at the event. Chief Minister Nongtom Bambiren extends heartiest greeting to people of the state, especially to women folk on the auspicious occasions of Ningol Chakoba Festival. In his message, he said the festival celebrates since time immemorial to strengthen the bond of love and affection among brothers and sisters, daughters and parents. He wished for the festival to foster the true spirit of love, goodwill and compassion in the society. Chief Minister Yumnam Joy Kumar greeted people of the state on the auspicious occasions of Ningol Chakoba Festival. In his message, he appealed people to abide by COVID-19 SOPs while celebrating the festival.
Manipur gi leiriba Ningol mayam haibasida hujiki matamdadi chumnagi maitei ngakta natabada atopa jati su yauna kaunabagi adugumbagi kanu chanabisi hogdorakle loinana Ningol simu chakowriba mama mapa mabung mapa khudingmaktab aina aigi saitagi numakpu haibana mai asidaida nungai minasi haiba paujil asi pijage aduga lagriba mathangi amuk Ningol Chakoba lakriba phawsigi matam seida chawkhatpa oinaba aduga loinamak ingna shanti oina leinaba adugi paujil pijari.
Works Minister Thongam Vishwarjit, Forest Minister Awangbong Nyomai and the CAF and PD Minister T.S. Satyavarta greeted people of the state on the auspicious occasions of Ningol Chakoba Festival, one of the biggest festivals of the state. In their separate press release, the ministers said the festival strengthens the bond between brothers and sisters. They also wished for the festival to bring peace and prosperity in the state. Mahood and Social Welfare and Corporations Minister Okram Henry greeted people of the state on the auspicious occasion of Ningol Chakoba Festival. In his message, he wished for the festival to bring peace and prosperity. Speaker of the Manipur Legislative Assembly, Yumnam Khemchan, extended heartiest greeting to people of the state on the auspicious occasion of Ningol Chakoba Festival. In his message, the speaker wished for the festival to bring prosperity, peace and communal harmony. Deputy Speaker of the Manipur Legislative Assembly, Khongkham Ravindra, extended heartiest greetings to people of the state on the auspicious occasion of Ningol Chakoba Festival. In his message, he appealed people to abide by COVID-19 SOPs while celebrating the festival. Kundrakpam MLA Thokchom Lokeshwar also extended heartiest greeting to people of the state on the auspicious occasion of Ningol Chakoba Festival. He appealed people to abide by COVID-19 SOPs while celebrating the festival.
Festival si pangtok matamda maruina sarkar sina sagi SOP ngakna chapidragasu parja section punama khoi punamangna hariba festival se social distancing nyom chumna ngakpiri haraga chaba thakpada khigi chak pukham tinabidaba digi samin thangna tobidaba laina se virus se masi khwaidai sathibani sidi ena khumba lairaba sina VIP sina adun haba khaibalete for example ngasi makta jo ai message da thengna jare khoi honorable chief minister uji covid positive ore hare sini isa isana khangna isagi social distancing lamna lebeba naksana daba mask sungtha Tadopidaba, Port Yon Bidiba copy by quite keeping Punasu, and Glo Piba, Adu Matan Sabi, but Happy Matam Nasu, Tangai Padana Sagi, distancing the young Sabira Gana, take the Gardana, Machino Pagi, Nuxinaboka Handabo, you had as soon as we short Tongjari.
International Peace and Social Advancement IPSA extends heartiest greetings to people of the state, especially to women folk on the auspicious occasion of Ningol Chakoba Festival. In the message, IPSA appealed to shopkeepers not to hike price of essential commodities with the coming of the festival. Coalitions Against Drug and Alcohol Kada extends heartiest greeting to people of the state on the auspicious occasion of Ningol Chakoba Festival. In the message, Kada appealed people to strictly abide by COVID-19 SOPs during the occasion. Ethno Heritage Council, the Harikon, extends heartiest greeting to people of the state, especially to women folk on the auspicious occasion of Ningol Chakoba Festival. In the message, Harikon appealed people to refrain from the race of Ningol Chakoba gifts. Manipur Muslim Welfare Organization and Manipur Muslim Social Unification and Upliftment Organization MMSUUO greeted people of the state on the festival of Ningol Chakoba. Youth Voluntary Organization YVO also greeted the women of the state on the occasion of Ningol Chakoba. Press release from YVO said YVO will not hold Ningol Nachom this year owing to COVID-19 situation. Now the news from the world of sports. Winners of the free hand whole body workout at home during Lockdown 2020 contest were felicitated at the office of Old Manipur Bodybuilding Association, Kumalampak Sports Complex today. The 2-minute video contest was held via online on 13th of August under the aegis of Old Manipur Bodybuilders Association. Altogether 550 players, 34 male and 16 female players from the 29 different gyms participated in the contest. Former Mr. Manipur of DSA Kakching KSH Gunadhor, Amba President and Ratan, Advisor N.K. Gujendro, Vice President O. Ajit and renowned association members attended the event. In the men's category, Kaland Gym Fitness Taubals S. Okendro, Iron Gym Kakchings M. Robert and Selo Parta Fitness Center Nambols Punshiba Konthaujam back first, second and third position respectively. In the women's category, Modhuchandra Memorial Gym Haingangs Eld Sushila, Royal Fitness Academies W. Jamuna and Ling Tuang Gym Kame Foundation Tarungs Martina Thokchom back first, second and third positions respectively. Amba President and Ratan said the contest was held with an aim to keep everyone healthy during the COVID-19 pandemic.
COVID-19 की पेंडेमिक सिना मरम ओइबदुना मरम ओइरगा कोई कंपटीशन जी ऑनलाइन दा सबमिट तौरगा अदमाई तौना फ्री हैंड होल बॉडी वर्कआउट अन तौरगा कोई तौजबनी हाइरिबा तौजबसिदे कोई मना मतुम केस प्राइस याम चाउना अदुम सही खुदिंगी सिलगा लाक्जबनी अदुबो हदकी सिदी COVID-19 सिना मरम ओइरकांदा कोई यामना चाउना पीबदी ngамजद्रे अदुबो कोई फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड 4-5 ta koi 10,000, 5,000, 3,000, 1,000, 1,000 each. Adamai toraga koi ambagi lebiri ba executive member mayam sina yam kan hona jaraga koi ngasigi price asisu sinjabani.
Thongju Kendra Progressive Trust Kongman John the Tree accorded a warm welcome to President of Hockey India Ningombum Gyanendro at the community hall of Kongman Students Club today. Forward player Ngangom Bala as a first women footballer of India to play at the Scotland Women's Premier League has been into the league as a player of Rangers Football Club women's team since the early beginning of this year. Speaking to media, captain of the Indian team Loitongbam Asalata said arrangements are underway to hold FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup and AFC Women's Asia Cup to be hosted by by India. She added such will be an inspiration to young women footballers to strive to participate in it. Italy's Jannik Sinner has bagged the champion title of the 5th Sofia Open tennis tournament. Bulgaria's hosted the tournament as a part of the ATP World Tour 250 series. In men's singles final match played at the indoor hardcourt of Sofia Arena, Italy's Jannik Sinner drubbed Canada's Vasek Pospisil 6-4, 3-6, 7-6, 7-3 to clinch the champion title. In the tournament's semi-final matches, Canada's Vasek Pospisil defeated R. Gasquet of France, while Italy's Jannik Sinner beat A. Manarino of France to enter the finals. Altogether, 32 male tennis players competed in the tournament. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Nongtom Birane tested COVID-19 positive, appealed his close contact to take necessary safety measures. Chief Minister Nongtom Birane announced to form a task force to look into the usual drying of plants and trees grown in between roads and on road sides. Police investigation on Irang, the bridge collapse revealed NHIDCL failed to look after the bridge but assigned a villager to do the job. Manipur reports 235 new active cases of COVID-19 and 3 deaths in last 24 hours. Death toll reaches 221. India reports over 41,000 new COVID-19 cases in last 24 hours, pushing tally over 88 lakhs. Recovery rate above 93%. And Chief Minister Nongtom Birane, Cabinet Ministers, MLAs and other organizations extended Diwali and Ningal Chakuba greetings to people of the state. Well, thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Prime-Timed Manipuri Bulletin, which will be presented by our anchor, Mr. Okram Somarendra. In the meantime, for more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Until then, have a great Sunday evening and stay safe.